आल्यावर करूया. A very good morning to one and all present here. I, Mrs. Vaishnavi Navle, Assistant Professor, ENTC Department, on behalf of AISSMS College of Engineering, welcome our today's chief guest, Mr. Sunil, IETE President elected New Delhi, Vice President Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, President Broadcast Engineering Society India. Guest of honor, Dr. Srivatsa Vaidya, PhD Chemical Engineering USA, Counseling Head Imperial Overseas Education Consultant Pune, Joint Secretary AISSM Society Shri S.P. Shinde Sir, Principal AISSMS College of Engineering Dr. D.S. Burmane Sir, Overall Coordinator of Event Mr. N.P. Maure Sir, Head of all departments, faculty members and my dear students. It's my pleasure to welcome you all to the most awaited technical event of the year, 19th AISSMS Engineering Today 2024. It is believed that worshipping the Creator before any deed symbolizes wisdom. It marks our gratefulness towards the ultimate source of knowledge and potential. I request all dignitaries on dais to come forward for lighting of lamp and worship Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Rajarshi Shahu Maharaj, who were the engineer of humanity, pride, honor, knowledge and wisdom.
Please, sir.
या कुंदेतु तुषारहाल धवला या शुभ्रवस्तामृता या वीणावरदंड मंडितकरा या श्वेत पद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शंकर प्रभुदिवै देवै सदा वंदिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेष जाड्या पहा गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः.
May the light of the Diya guide us towards a brighter tomorrow filled with hope, promise and endless possibilities. Thank you, dignitaries. May I request Shri S.P. Shinde Sir, Joint Secretary, AISSM Society, to felicitate our today's chief guest, Mr. Sunil, by presenting a memento and bouquet. Thank you, sir. I request Shri S.P. Shinde Sir to please felicitate guest of honor, Dr. Srivatsa Vaidya ma'am, by presenting a memento and bouquet. Thank you, sir. Magazines are a form of literature that distribute information to a specific or general audience. In our institute, every year we try to do this with our annual magazine. Our prestigious magazine also bagged first prize in professional category at SPPU last year. I request all dignitaries on dais and magazine in charge, Shikha Pacholi ma'am, for unveiling of our annual magazine 23-24 named Paritosh. Shikha. Student coordinator from student coordinator, magazine student coordinator, please come forward.
Good morning, one and all. Thank you, Chief Guest and Guest of Honor and Sindesh sir for releasing our annual magazine, Paritosh. Thank you. And I congratulate and appreciate Shika and her entire team for this beautiful magazine.
Thank you, dignitaries. I request Mr. N.P. Maure, sir, overall coordinator of ET 2024, to address participants.
Good morning all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, dear students, faculty members, all the head of the departments. So now today is after a hectic schedule of 1 month that day come, and we are here to just inaugurate our 19th AISSMSEngineering today, which is a signature event of our college. And for getting the success of this event, I will give the entire credit to our GSA team. They have worked day and night for the organization of this event. So thank you, GSA team, for again I am just thankful to all the faculty coordinators of all the departments, and especially our management and Dr. D.S. Bormani sir for giving us a free hand to organize this activity. And this is our 19th year. And when we have started this 1 month back, so the agenda was very clear. We have to get the participation from the national as well as international, because this event is in hybrid mode. So and again, pleased to say that, sir, we got the entries from international as well as national, and some students came from West Bengal as well as the Karnataka, and some students from the Kolhapur and other cities also. They are physically participating in this event. So definitely, I'm sure that at the end of tomorrow, so we'll just reach the count of near about 5,000 plus. So that is the you can say my agenda, and all credits goes to again our media team, central media team. So they have taken a lots of efforts, and our media partner Red FM. On that Red FM means our a paid advertise is going on since from last 10 days. Every day 15 advertisements. RJ mentions are there. So we had some paper partners also. So tomorrow we'll having one half page news in paper also, along with all the sponsors logo, because the main motto, or we can say the assistant we got from our all the sponsors. So our 4 sponsors are in power category, Bank of Baroda, and other 3 Imperial and other 2 sponsors are there. Some gold sponsors as well as silver and some bronze sponsors are also there. And we got some help from some food partners also. So I am thankful to all those sponsors who has helped us in organizing this 19th AISSMS Engineering Today event. And again, I am especially thankful to all those students who have come from West Bengal, Karnataka and some other cities from all over India, and they will participate. So enjoy your stay here, and if you are facing any problem, you can contact me anytime. I am always there 24/7 for your service. Okay, so if you have any doubt, any problem you are facing, you can contact me. Okay, or any other our GSA members also you can contact, so your problem will get solved. So thank you very much, sir, for Sunil sir, for accepting our invitation in a very short period and just gracing this function, sir. Thank you, madam, also. So, and all our sponsors, all teaching head of the department and students. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting the event details. Now I request our beloved principal, Dr. D.S. Bormane, sir, to address audience.
Good morning. Good morning, one and all. Honorable Chief Guest of today's function, Mr. Sunil sir. Guest of honor, Dr. Srivastava Vaidya madam. Respected Honorable Sri Suresh Pratap Shinde sir, Joint Secretary AISSMS, Mr. Nitin Mavle, coordinator of this 19th Engineering, AISSM Engineering Today, all heads of department, faculty members, all coordinators, GSA team, students from my college and participants online and offline from various locations. I personally and on behalf of AISSMS College of Engineering welcome you all on this 2-day event, AISSMS Engineering Today-2024. For the information of our chief guest and guest of honor, rather guest of honor knows AISSMS very well because she just interacting. She said every year 40 to 50 students from my college she is sending abroad for MS. And not only sending as a professional, but she is attending their various activities like marriage and all these things. So she is, thank you madam, you have very good connectivity with, so I just appeal my heads of department, you need the, if you need any data for NAC, NB or any visit for number of students gone for MS, please contact madam. She will give a perfect figure. And of course, thank you Sunil sir. Sunil sir is recently elected as a president of IIT. So somebody might be wondering why it is president-elect. He is going to take charge from 1st October. That's why the word is elect. That is a provision in IIT to elect the president well in advance. And then hand over, that ceremonies took place at Bhopal on this 13th, 14th, 15th of September. But officially he is taking charge of IIT New Delhi president from 1st October. He is the president of Broadcast Engineer Society of India and vice president of largest Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union also. And he has been instrumental additional DG for Prasar Bharati, which covers television as well as All India Radio. We are a little bit unfortunate today because of Modi visit. The team is not available today. Otherwise, they assured us to be here for live broadcasting. But sir has assured that we prepare the documentation. They will release on DD as well as on air, which is normally not the practice of releasing for private institution. But because of him, thank you Sunil sir, And definitely my student team is working here for those purpose. Just for I was mentioning about my organization, this AISSMS Society, All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society was established 100 years back by His Highness Excellency Srimant Shahu Chhatrapati Map Kolhapur. Sir will focus more on that. I will focus on my college started under umbrella of AISSM is 1992, and we are having various programs of undergraduate programs in engineering, chemical engineering, and civil engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering. We have one more electronics engineering specialization in VLSI design and technology. Last year, Prime Minister and HR they declared to start the Fab Labs in India for manufacturing the chips. And for that, they asked the AICT to prepare the human resources. And that's why they started new discipline, and we have that new discipline. The batch is now in second year. That's VLSI design and technology, which will be a force available for Fab Labs or manufacturing, chip manufacturing, which is a dream of now our Prime Minister of India. Then we have mechanical sandwich also. I just mentioning you, this is a typical program where the students are getting opportunity to work in industry for 1 year. Full 1 year they are in the industry out of this course. So sometimes they are getting good placements during that period itself, because that industry they are watching throughout the year, and if they found the student is good, they give immediately offer, and students are getting opportunities. Then we have started new program, robotics and automation, last year. And this year we have introduced one new program in undergraduate, artificial intelligence and machine learning with 120 intake. We have PG programs also in chemical, civil, computer, electrical, mechanical. We have 5 research program, doctoral program in chemical, civil, computer, electrical and mechanical, and 76 research scholars are pursuing their PhD in my organization, and almost the student strength is more than 3,000, and I have more than 170 plus teaching faculty, and total teaching, not teaching, it's around 300 plus. And thanks to our Secretary, Honorable Sri Maloji Raje Chhatrapati, because of hectic schedule he could not available today, but he's sent his best wishes to our program, and so he said to convey his thanks to Sunil sir and our guest of honor for coming here to support the program. Really, today I am really delighted to welcome you all to the 19th Engineering Today ET event at our institute. We are here to celebrate innovation, creativity and technical excellence. This ET is not only a technical competition, but it is a platform for young minds to showcase their talents, collaborate with peers, because students are participating from various organizations, so they can have a interaction with them, and experts are coming from different industries, so they can learn from industry experts, and it will help to develop their skills, problem solving skills and creativity, and definitely it will foster the innovation and entrepreneurship. And sir, almost all departments are involved here. This is a collaborative joint event of all the departments. Around there are 26 almost activity. Every department is and credit goes to students, especially major students are coordinating this entire activity. Of course, faculty members and heads of departments, they are guiding them, motivating them, they are giving the instructions and just taking care, but other almost all activity. And I appreciate especially Mr. Nitin Mavle taking a lot of efforts, pain, and sometimes we mentioned 24/7. Literally, sometimes he is available 24/7 also. So a big round of applause for Mr. Mavle for and his the follow-up is also very aggressive. Sometimes HUD or people also say, "Yaar sir, thoda dhire." The intention is to get the work done, to have good work. So I also appreciate our participants. They work tirelessly to reach to this particular stage, and definitely over next 2 days you will witness the best of engineering skills, teamwork, problem solving, and area of exciting competition like treasure deal, model making, poster making, quiz, CAD war, escape. There are so many activities, robo, virtual, and of course our NSS unit is also contributing by conducting SciTech Villageathon. They are inviting giving the problems to the students and inviting the solution which will be beneficial for the village people. That's why name is SciTech Villageathon. And Dr. Nana Shezwal, he is every year conducting this type of events. So I also acknowledge the effort of our organizing committee, faculty members, and volunteers who have worked very hard. And yesterday there was heavy rain, and because of that, and today morning also everybody was. I was also worried because district collector has declared holiday for students, and actually this event is for students. So without students we cannot conduct. Thanks to Sinde sir and our secretary, I had interaction with them in the morning. I requested them, ki sir, and sir came from Delhi exclusive for this program. So they permitted me, and I thank all of you also. And because they have taken a lot of work, they are working. Yesterday at 9 o'clock, 9:30 I was here in the campus because I was accompanying sir, and after lunch I came here. Students were working in that environment. So looking all this and their efforts, so we decided to go ahead with this event. So congratulations all the students, all student coordinators, all faculty coordinators, all heads of department, Mr. Mavle and his core team, Mr. Tadkar and Mr. Kadam, and of course all faculty are working. Not so I cannot take all the names. It will take a lot of time. So, and also I appreciate the various sponsors. Every year they are sponsoring this event. And Sunil sir, and thank you to you also because it is technically sponsored by IIT also. So we have put logo of IIT, IST, SA India, SESI, because we have various chapters and clubs, sir. Around more than 25 chapters I am having. We are organizational member of IIT also, and I am having PAC Center also, Professional Activity Center of IIT. So, and more than 50 faculty members are member of IIT. I have very strong ISF chapters, and students are benefited because we are conducting various activities, competitions, and this accreditation agency, they are also given some marks for the activities conducted under professional activities. So we are getting benefit of that, and students are developed, and it helps for overall or holistic development of the students. So once again I thank Sunil sir and Madam Shinde sir, you also for continuously supporting us in spite of your busy schedule. And congratulate once again all the students, and those are coming from various locations, offline and online. Best luck, best wishes to all of you. Have a healthy competition amongst yourself, and at the end there will be runner and winner, but you are learning many more things. And I appeal all of you to try to get some good input from the experts. Those are interacting with you during your presentation or during, because some paper presentations are there, some model presentations are there. So it will be beneficial for you, and don't stop here only. You can further improve in that and try to see that how it can be converted for patent or copyright or even startup also possible. Some of our students have done that. Some of the students are doing their good work in the drone and other activities. They have their own startup. So once again I congratulate the core team, heads of department, all the faculty, students, GSA, all non-teaching, those are supported, for this event, and best luck, best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. Now, may I request Shri S.P. Shinde, sir, to please address the audience.
Om Namah Shivaya. That's it. On behalf of our President, Sri Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj, now he is parliamentarian also, elected from Kolhapur, educationist, and so many other things with him. Our joint Vice President, Sambhajiraje Chhatrapati, and Honorary Secretary, Malojiraje Chhatrapati. On behalf of All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society's family, I can say, I am here to have a good occasion with Mr. Sunilji, Vaidya ma'am, and all other tomorrow's Vishveshwaraya sitting in front of me. Yes. You have that caliber, my dear students. Try to understand. You have that caliber. You can be a good inventor. I am very proud. Moksha Gundam Vishveshwaraya is had his education in Pune, College of Engineering, Pune. And the day of Engineers Day, we celebrate on his name. When I go around Maharashtra itself, I find so many Vishveshwaraya. I'll tell you something about Kolhapur. In 2016, one VIP guest was coming to Kolhapur by helicopter. He had been there. He met first to Dr. D.Y. Patil, then His Highness our Chhatrapati Shahu Maharaj had a good time in Kolhapur, and he was urged to go back to his next meeting at Delhi, and he was very much time-binding programs with him. He went to the helicopter, and the pilot said, "Oh my God, this helicopter will not take, it's having some problems, we cannot use this helicopter." He was so much disturbed because that helicopter cannot run. He said, "Call the helicopter repairers urgently because I have very important meeting with International Forum at Delhi, and how I can go, how can I can move from here, from Kolhapur, a remote place." There was no domestic flights from Kolhapur to Delhi or anywhere other place those days, 2016. So they approached to the helicopter team. They said, minimum 3 days will take place to reach our team at Kolhapur for the repairs. He was totally disturbed. Then, I will quote the name also, doesn't matter. D.Y. Patil's son, Sanjay Patil, he said, "Sir, shall I try?" Nobody was in a mood to answer him also. He called one Mistri from the garage, from Kolhapur garage, who was repairing the cars and other things. He called him and said, "Arey yaar, jara dekho na yaar, kya helicopter ko kya ho gaya?" That fellow, "Ji huzur, I'll see." He went there, he made some tricks, he made some alternatives, he made some corrective actions, and told Sanjay Patil, "Sab, pilot ko bulao, dekhenge." Pilot came there, he started, and that helicopter was totally okay. It was totally okay. That guest came, so he was so happy. He went to Delhi with that particular helicopter. This things were noticed by the central government also. Immediately the warrant came, notice came, that how dare that Mistri to touch that helicopter. That was the notice from Domestic Aviation Minister Office. This is India. But we have Vishveshwarayas. I'll tell you that Mistri, I think somebody must be of Kolhapur, maybe knowing about Kolhapur. There is a Rankala lake there, just nearby the Kolhapur. With a scrap car, he designed one vehicle and floating on Rankala, and he was taking the rides. That is called the Mistri and Vishveshwaraya of Maharashtra. Great. His name is, I'll quote his name also. I don't mind to quote his name also. He is Firoz Momin. A man of Mistri, Firoz Momin, is really, I honor him as a Vishveshwaraya. There are so many Vishveshwarayas here. I'll tell you one more story about it. At Ichalkaranji, one gentleman was there. 50 years back, he made electric vehicle. 50 years back. Try to understand. You know, and at a remote place of Ichalkaranji, he has done that particular miracle. So many inventions he has done, more than 50 inventions, and for every invention he has started one industry. He got industry for power development, agro side, textile, all blah blah blah, 50 industries throughout India. He is a founder of five foundation. You know, even in the Japanese people, you all are engineers, you know, for every product manufacturing, we find out the lowest cycle time to manufacture that product. One Japanese put in the world that we can manufacture this particular product in 30 seconds. And that time, this gentleman from Ichalkaranji also had been there to see that product and the invention and the cycle they have made to manufacture that product. He came to Ichalkaranji, he started making on it, and he made that product within 12 seconds cycle, time cycle. His name is Pandit Rao Kulkarni, a Maharashtrian fellow from Ichalkaranji. He is Vishveshwaraya. He is Vishveshwaraya. You can also be Vishveshwaraya. I have one good friend. I was staying in Shivajinagar area only, born and brought up from there. In 2 rooms house, just 2 rooms, kitchen and you say bedroom, hall, everything blah blah, there only with a common toilet and bathroom. One mechanic was there who used to repair transistors, radios and other things. I used to also go and I have met him personally there in that particular phase also. He did it. You know, then TV came in picture, black and white TV. I think ECTV has started the first invention and he started making the TVs all over the world. Then these color TVs also came. So people were using the TV, making it something wrong with that TV and bringing those TVs to him for repairs. He was expert in repairs for all the things. Then to prevent this particular activity and get it a long-term service, he started inventing what other things we should do in amendments and modifications in the TV and other circuits, which will help the total long-term basis solution. Then came computers. Then came laptops. So many other things. He was a repairer. He used to repair it. Then these problems, hacking these particular laptops and other things, what we should do, he started thinking on that angle and he did it and he made a company, Quick Hill. It's born in Pune, Vishveshwaraya. His name is Kailas Katkar. A Maharashtrian fellow from Pune, having his industry at Kharadi side somewhere, I don't know the exact place, more than 500 engineers are working with him there. He is a Vishweshwarya. I find Vishweshwaryas here also in all the team. There is one place, Rahimatpur in Pune, Satara district. An engineer working, having a diploma, mechanical engineer diploma, Sunil sir, and he was working with Tata Motors. Mulgaonkar was the chief CMD, chairman and managing director of that particular Tata Motors. They put the S-Team those days, S-Team car, some modified car they brought it some further. And again, cycle time, manufacturing process design, you engineers, you can understand that. That was made together for the production side. That engineer from Rahimatpur, he made some modifications in that process and saved around 2.5 crore rupees of Tata Motors, making that changes. Chairman was so happy. He gave this particular activity and the things what that engineer has done up to the Tata level. They came together in Tata Motors and said, yeah, we should give him some award, financial award as well as the promotion. That Rahimatpur engineer said, sir, I don't want any sort of financial award, nor I don't want to have the promotion also. Please employ some of my villagers from Rahimatpur in Tata Motors. See, you should learn out of it. Every say and the story of what I'm telling you is giving you a different type of motto and lesson out of it. He said, take my colleagues who are at my place at Rahimatpur, take them and give them the job. Mulgaonkar said, okay, fine. 300 villagers, illiterate villagers were employed in Tata Motors. They are employed, but what sort of work we should give him? They said, at least, chalo, pakki to marega, saaf safai karo. They were put on the cleaning side of the Tata Motors. That engineer was observing them. Yes, he told them, see, whatever sort of job you have, you should be very punctual and give justice to that job. Then only it is, you can earn out of it. He saw all the things doing in a very decent way. Then he said, okay, I should resign Tata Motors now. He resigned Tata Motors. He took out good people out of them and started cleaning all other hotels and other industries and other things. Today, as on date, the Prime Minister's house, President's house, Parliament houses, and all other dignitaries' houses, including all the airports, are cleaning with this particular Rahimatpur engineer. More than 5,000 employees he had at that time. Now that figure has gone to 40,000 people are working under him on the one roof. His name is Gaikwad. BVG, you might have seen the label BVG. Yeah? That is a label of this particular Gaikwad. He is from Rahimatpur, Satara district. Vishweshwaraya. Try to understand. He is also Vishweshwaraya. He has not invented something. Only invention is not a Vishweshwaraya. All the ideas you are implementing to have a good life and good culture is called Vishweshwaraya. All the best to you, my dear my friends. Keep it up and all the best to you. Give something innovative ideas in front of us. Thank you very much. Om Namah Shivaya.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating and valuable words. It's my pleasure to introduce our today's guest of honor, Dr. Srivatsa Vaidya ma'am. Dr. Vaidya ma'am has a PhD degree from USA and is an alumnus of IIT Madras. She has worked as an assistant professor at UK, scientist at NCL, and is also a reviewer for international journals. Currently, she is counseling head at Imperial Overseas Pune. She is also the founder of Parimala, an NGO working for women empowerment. She is the recipient of DST Women Scientist Award, India, and Center for Bioenvironmental Research Award in USA, to name a few. She has presented her work in many international conferences. She is a prolific speaker with a passion to ignite the young minds and has around 15 years of experience mentoring students in USA, UK, and India. Ma'am, we are graced to have you here. I request Dr. Vaidya ma'am to address gathering.
A very good morning to everyone, and thank you Burmane sir, Mavle sir, Shinde sir, Anil sir, and all the faculty here and the students for giving me this opportunity to be here. I know on a morning, especially, it's very difficult for students. I'll try to take it more on a student front. I don't want to give a professional speech here because I know the crowd, how the student crowd. I've been with students at least as a counselor for the past 7 years. So students always prefer a crisp speech with, they just need the message. So that is the crowd, and I can understand the kind of student crowd that's here, sparkling students with igniting minds. So just let me ask you one question here, just to make it a little interactive. How many of you here would, probably want to reach great heights in life, or, work in big companies, or study abroad in top universities like MIT, Harvard, Princeton? Can students raise their hand who really feel that we are ready to work hard to reach great heights? Okay, so that's good. So first thing is you need the motivation. So you'll say, ma'am, hum sabko karna hi hai, but it's not that easy, right? Almost all of us want to do it, right? So sir has already, lit the fire, Shinde sir, by giving us all thought-provoking stories about people and, how you can do. So let me just put things in a more simpler way and tell you the path. Obviously now we are all energized to achieve the goals. So what is the path to achieve these goals? So let me put that across in a simple way. So let me put it in the way of an engineer, okay? So let's say the car has 4 wheels, whichever vehicle, most of the wheels, the 4 wheels have to work hand in hand so that, it picks up the speed and momentum, right? Agar ek wheel, if you have one wheel which is not working properly or something, obviously the car is not going to achieve. Let's say you're in a race, car race, and then you want to win the race. If there's one wheel which lags, obviously you can't win the race, right? So I'll just put it simply, what are the 4 simple steps to success? And believe me, with my experience with students and being abroad as a PhD student, I could tell you that if you follow these 4 things, I will see you maybe 4 years from now, probably in top companies or in top schools abroad. I guarantee you that, okay? So the first thing obviously is, let me just pick up where Shinde sir left about, Vishweshwaraya sir. So I'll just tell you with, what made Vishweshwaraya what he was, okay? So if you know, when he was a small child, he was from a village which was drought-hitten village. So his mother would always tell him, like a 5-6-year-old, if you go back and read about him, the only thing his mom would always telling him was, when you grow up, ensure that our village gets, the kind of water we need. Ensure there is no water crisis in our village. So as kids, or maybe you're all grown-ups, we have fascinations for many things. Maybe some of you mobile phones, some of you racing cars or bikes or whatsoever. But that kid who was like 5-6 years old always grew up with a passion. I have to do something for my village to solve this water crisis. That was the thought that he had, whatever he was doing back of his mind. So the first thing that you need to achieve or reach great heights is passion. So think of some idea. Don't think that, I still have time. I'm just in first year engineering or second year engineering. Have a passion. It may be small, it may be big. But if you have a passion and you think about it, you can definitely achieve it, because it gives you that positivity to achieve it, okay? So when we say about passion, don't compare yourself with your peers, because something that I see with students nowadays, there are students from mechanical engineering, civil engineering, each branch has its own benefits, its own growth. Let's say you're passionate about robotics, go for it. You're passionate about civil engineering, go for it. Do not think you want to go into IT or software just because there are salaries. You know, sit down, think what is your passion and go behind your passion. So let's say, for example, everybody knows Mother Teresa, right? She was not a scientist, she was not an engineer. You know, I really don't know what her educational degree was exactly, but she won the Nobel Peace Prize. Why? She was passionate about serving people. She took up her passion. So the point I want to make is, if you're passionate about something and follow your passion, success and money, I mean, I know many youngsters are crazy about high salaries. Success and money will come to you. So don't run behind money and success, run behind passion. Okay. So that's my first wheel of the car that I would like to say. Going to the second wheel, you know, as I told you, I don't want to make this speech technical. The second wheel would be your devices. I see students fascinated by mobiles or devices, spending hours on it. Guys, tell me tomorrow, when you're not able to achieve your dream job or your dream university that you're looking for, which friend, you know, whose Instagram you were looking into or whose reels you were looking into is going to come and help you get a job or set your career? Children do not realize, or students do not realize, the amount of time, energy and resources. A mobile is a device helping you for communication. If you look up on Wikipedia or internet, that's the definition of a mobile phone. So minimize, do not make it an entertainment device, because you don't realize the amount of time, energy and resources. It has become a kind of addiction. I know these are all things that you already know, but this is a second step to success. Use devices only for, you know, whatever you need it. Believe me, the amount of time, energy you will save by keeping yourself away from devices will help you fetch those wonderful jobs or, you know, the kind of universities you're looking for. Even if you look up the research about devices, you can read about it on the internet. The habit of constantly trying to look at your WhatsApp message or the SMS or whatever, which mostly people try to do every 5 minutes, you know, it kind of shrinks your brain size. Your ability to absorb information is lost. Your power of concentration is totally diluted. So if possible, if you really want to reach success, minimize your device time. Do not make it a source of entertainment. Keep it an educational need. That's the second point. The third wheel is about simplicity. When I speak about simplicity, I am sure people will laugh. It's like, ma'am, I've already heard these lectures at home from my parents. I didn't want to come here on a morning to a technical seminar to hear about simplicity. Guys, simplicity makes things minimal. That will help you to live in the present rather than worrying, "Arey, mere paas iPhone nahi hai, I don't have that thing." You are more worried about what you want to get in the future rather than living in your present. And when you live in your present, you absorb information. Students are in the classroom, but they are lost in something else. Then how will you absorb the information that your professors are giving out to you? Simplicity makes your life simple and takes you more into the path of success. Believe me, this is tried and tested by many people. That's why if you look at intellects, maybe Einstein or Newton or even, you know, the sages in our Indian mythology, they would live somewhere in Himalayas or somewhere else, because people who are in pursuit of knowledge, until you are a student, try to lead a simple life. Simplicity, the more you adapt simplicity into your life, the more successful you can be. That's the third wheel. And the fourth wheel that I would say that you really need would be your diet. You would say, ma'am, diet, khane ke bare mein? Obviously, because you are, as it's well said, you know, a sound mind in a sound body. It's very important to have an intellectual growth. You should eat the right kind of food, because I see students, you know, most of the time the kind of diet they have, the food they eat, the resources they approach for a diet, all these things really make an impact on your mental, physical growth, your brain power, your thought process. So that is something important. So the four important things that I would say, like let's say those of you who have your own vehicle, how much care you take about your vehicle. I want the best fuel in my car, you know, I want the best servicing, I want it shining. When you can take care of your car or your two-wheeler, why can't you take care of your body, the fuel that goes into your body? Your body is a complex machine which has all the engineering inputs in it. Let's say civil engineering, electronics, AI, ML, you know, or mechanical engineering. Our body is a complex machine which has all these engineering inputs in it. So imagine to run that, what kind of a fuel or a diet you need to put into it. Okay, so I'm sure your professors teach you about subjects, but I wanted to give you these 4 inputs. One is about diet, second thing is about passion, the other thing is simplicity, and the fourth thing is keep away from devices. And if success doesn't come to you, I'll leave my card, you can come back and visit me and I'll tell you why success is not yours. So I'd like to conclude just with one quote, which is, success always favors the prepared mind. So if you want to be successful, you have to be prepared and be in the right path. Thank you for your kind attention and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable and positive words for motivating students in right direction. Thank you so much. It's my privilege to introduce chief guest of the event, Mr. Sunil. Mr. Sunil is the president-elected of the Institution of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineers, president of Broadcast Engineering Society of India, and the vice president of Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union, Malaysia. He has been the additional director general of India's public service broadcaster Prasar Bharati. At the corporate level, has headed the Technology Division, International Relations, Design and Planning Divisions of Terrestrial Transmitters, TV Studios and Satellite, Global and Domestic Distribution, Direct-to-Home DTH Divisions, Marketing and the Central Archives Division. Mr. Sunil comes with a diverse experience with the Government of India, having extensive coordination meetings of the public broadcaster with various ministries. PMO, Cabinet Secretariat, Niti Aayog, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Home Affairs, Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of INB, DOT, METI, etc. With over 3 decades of experience in the field of broadcast engineering, Mr. Sunil has essentially worked with installation of broadcasting projects in India and overseas. He has been a member of the Technical Advisory Group of ICC, of the Indian Space Research Organization, and is the winner of the Asia Pacific Broadcasting Union Broadcast Engineering Excellence Award for 2018. We are happy to have you here, sir, with us today, and I request Mr. Sunil, sir, to please address the audience.
Sri Suresh Pratap Shinde, Honorary Joint Secretary, AISSMS Society, dignified and beloved Dr. D.S. Burmane, Principal, AISSMS College of Engineering, Dr. Sri Vastha Vaidya, Dr. Mawale, Honorable faculty members present over here, student organizers, students, and the esteemed audience. It is with great pride, modesty and honor to address you today at this prestigious gathering on the occasion of the 19th AISSMS Engineering Today 2024 with the 2-day Students Technical Symposium and Exposition. Very delighted to note that the symposium covers the entire gamut of the very diverse engineering disciplines like the chemical, civil, computer, AI, ML, electrical, electronics and telecommunications, mechanical, robotics, automation, notably poised for innovation and building the Vishwasarayas for tomorrow. I congratulate the management of AISSMS, the organizers, the principal for such enterprising vision, and the technical and main sponsors of the support and translation of the vision to the real life implementation. Today, we are not just celebrating the present achievements in engineering, but are also looking forward to what the future holds for this ever-evolving field. Engineering, friends, in its essence, is a field that shapes the world around us, from the technologies we use to the infrastructure that connects our cities. It's a discipline that touches every aspect of modern life. Engineering today, as the theme depicts, is at a pivotal crossroads, where tradition meets the innovation. The role of the engineer is no longer confined to solving technical problems, but has expanded to addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges, whether it is combating climate change, improving healthcare systems, or developing sustainable cities. Engineers play a very critical role in shaping the solutions for tomorrow. And the impact of the engineering can be seen in everything from the smartphones we carry to the renewable energy grids that power our homes. Our work not only influences technological progress but has significant social, environmental, and economic implications. As engineers, we must understand that our responsibilities extend beyond the design and development. We must consider the ethical, sustainable, and long-term impacts of our innovations. Friends, innovation lies at the heart of the engineering. We are in an era where breakthroughs in AI, robotics, biotechnology, and renewable energy are rapidly transforming industries. These advancements not only push the boundaries of what is possible, but also redefine the role of the engineer. And what is that we intend to do in the coming 2 days? This is what we are trying to achieve. Take, for instance, the rise of the smart cities. With interconnected systems powered by AI and IoT, engineers are creating urban environments that are more efficient, sustainable, and responsive to the needs of the inhabitants. In healthcare, biomedical engineers are revolutionizing treatments with innovation in prosthetics, medical services, and drug delivery systems. This is engineering at its finest, merging creativity with technical expertise to change lives. I come from a broadcasting background, having served the Public Broadcaster of India for the last 3 decades plus. And to give a very live example of how the canopy of engineering today, encompassing the AI, is impacting, we have in pipeline the biggest disruption in the technology which is gripping the broadcasting arena. It is the direct-to-mobile broadcasting, which has upspring due to the demand for personalized on-demand content, anywhere, anytime, and on any device of your choice, wherever you are. The killing feature of the direct-to-mobile technology, which is new, is that a user can use the mobile without the internet, without a SIM card, and without a data connection. This is going to happen for the first time in India. The project has been taken up by the Public Broadcaster and IIT Kanpur, and proof of concepts have already happened in Delhi and Bangalore, which are poised to go for another 19 cities as a trial. Coming to a bit finer details on that, mobile phones are meant for voice communication. They are originally meant for the voice, not for anything else. User data consumption is growing at a rate of 200% every 2 to 3 years. And 70% of this data is the video data. So, for this growth, if it is 200% every 2 to 3 years, it means the cellular tower networks have also to densify in that rate. If there are 10 towers in this area, so it means in the coming 2 to 3 years, there have to be 20 towers. And I am not talking of one place. This has to happen in the entire country. So, you see, whenever there is a sports event and all, or whenever there is some important event going on, everybody on the phone logs on to the video part. You want to see that event live, be it the cricket, be it the tennis, or be it anything. What will happen? This type of traffic will choke the mobiles, leaving hardly any bandwidth for a call. Today I was trying to talk to our esteemed faculty here, and I think it has taken 5 to 6 calls just to connect between us. So this is the type of thing what is happening there. What I mean to say, that with this type of technology what we are going to happen, it is very important for the interverse through artificial intelligence to automatically detect the peak traffic events and intelligently offload it from the traditional mobile path to the direct to mobile towers. We are getting our voice communication from the right now from the mobile towers. The moment the traffic is very heavy, what the AI will do, it will detect, yes, the traffic is going to be very peak on the mobile phones now, and 70% of the video traffic which is there on the mobile, this will be diverted to the Doordarshan towers or the cellular towers, so that the entire bandwidth is left free for a mobile communication, for a voice communication. That is the type of the technology, that is the type of the invention which is happening here in the country. So this is an IP standard, And because all these telephones are IP based, so it is very, very easy to integrate this direct to mobile technology with the telecom IP standards, so that the mobile phones are able to receive both the converged environment from the mobile towers as well as from the broadcasting towers, making compatible to each other and converging. And how does this technology work? The broadcast transmitters or the cellular mobile towers, they are cellularized into small networks. You don't need an antenna for your mobile right now. When you have got small towers, when you have got small cellularized networks, you don't need an antenna. And this is how the shifting will take place from the telecom to the broadcast side, or from the broadcasting side to telecom side. In case there is no heavy traffic, your mobile phone will continue to receive signals from all these telecom towers. But whenever there is a very heavy load on the video side, all the traffic will shift towards the broadcast towers, and your mobile will be free for a very nice and clogged free communication. So that is the type of the thing here. And three things here now. So you have got the content, you have got the converged network core, and the end user. Today, most of the broadcasters, most of the content creators, they have put their content on the cloud. So content is already there available on the cloud. Now we have a converged network core comprising of the content delivery head end. So from that, the mobile devices, because they have got a chip now in that, the chip will be able to receive the telecom and the broadcast both signals. They will be receiving, and your mobile phone will become a mobile TV. So that is the type of thing which is going to happen. This has never happened so far anywhere in the world. And I will say, as our honorary Joint Secretary has told, on the Vishwasaraya today, India is a country full of such entrepreneurs and visionaries and students who have created this innovation. I will take pride in telling that yes, this has been developed by IIT Kanpur and has been co-branded by Sankhya Labs, which is a factory in Bangalore, to grow this homegrown technology. And the second aspect of this is, what is the relevance or the need of direct to mobile when we are rapidly moving from 4G to 5G and from to 6G? So I'll tell you, in India we have got 28 crores households as of now. Out of this 28 crores, 19 crores are the TV households. The rest 10 crores are the TV dark homes. So TV households are 19 crores. But at present, the number of the mobile users in the country are 80 crores. So imagine, and not only 80 crores, out of beyond that, 24 crores are the feature phone users. I was reading an article yesterday where this 80 crores has gone to 112 crores. Today, 19 crore TV households are getting the television signals for all the purposes. Imagine when 112 crores more will be getting this, what will be the impact on the society? Then it is going to lead to a tremendous increase in the consumption of the data and consumption of the content. That in turn is going to lead to a profusion of the content creation and also provide several new job opportunities to the people. Because this 19 crore has translated into 112 crores now. Imagine today the content is consumed across, as I told, 19 crores, and putting it to 112 crore people will open a lot of avenues for the country and the citizens to come in. And again, as told, that 70% of this traffic is video traffic. So when we talk about the data consumption on the mobile networks, it is the video content which is taking the most of data. If this can be offloaded to the broadcasting side, then I think everything will be in place. I will tell you about the world economies, as Madam was just mentioning. All over the world, the economies have helped their own country technologies to develop. Why? Because I will give you an example of the iPhone. We have set up a factory in Chennai, an iPhone factory, which manufactures the mobile phones. And the rough cost of that is about, say, $1,000. The best part is that it offers job to 50,000 people. I think that is one of the biggest job offering here in the country. But the criticism is that what is the value addition which it takes? Or what is the value addition which is happening? Only 12 to 15%. You combine all those chips, you combine all those labors, you combine all those machinery, equipment, and all those infrastructure, the cost which is taken is $200 to $300 only. So where does this $700 go? It is going to a person, it is going to a country who is holding the IPRs. And that is the type of the thing which we Vishwasarayas need to do. We have to develop a homegrown technology, we have to own the IPRs, and once we do that, like the world economies, what do the governments do? If they invented an iPhone, so iPhone को जो भी bandwidth चाहिए, that throughout the world has been marked कि ये bandwidth जो है phones के लिए होगी. When we develop this, then the bandwidth which is required, India will dictate in those terms कि yes, this is the type of the bandwidth which the world should use for its mobile phones. Because now the mobile phones will converge with telephone and broadcasting both. So we need that type of the inventions, that we don't have to just bank on manufacturing and other things. We need a thing where the IPR rests with the country, and that is the type of the revenue coming in which the world over all the countries are doing, and we should take lead in that. I think once we are successful in that, already we have been partly successful in the first POCs, then we will start exporting this technology to all parts of the world. And there will be no dearth of the money coming to India once you develop a homegrown technology and export it to all the parts of the world, which has not happened. So that was one example which I wanted to give. The use of artificial intelligence in broadcasting, which is taking place in the country. Now, so that was one part of the engineering today, which I wanted to highlight here. Coming today, what is the best use case? Again, from the government perspective, I'm telling you, the universalization of the education. We are students and faculty here. 2 years back, Honorable Finance Minister declared that for the educational purpose, there will be 300 TV channels. That was one part. So 3 things come in that: the infrastructure development for that, for these education channels, what will these channels carry, and how will they reach the end user, which is the normal citizen. Government of India authorized BISAG, Bhaskaracharya Institute of Space Application and Geometrics in Ahmedabad, to develop the infrastructure. They gave the funding, and within 1 year of the announcement, they have developed infrastructure for 400 to 500 TV channels for the educational purpose only. That is one thing. The spectrum has been allocated by ISRO, and all those things are available. The second part is the content. What content should be there in that? And see the vision of the Honorable Prime Minister, who is here today in the city. Under the Cabinet Secretary, he has got convened meetings every 15 days. And who have attended those meetings? All the secretaries, education, secretary high school education, senior education or school education, secretary MIT, directors of the IITs, directors of the AIMS. These are all the people have been attending those meetings to devise the curriculum. So those 300 channels could carry courses and curriculum from class 1 to 12 for graduation, post-graduation, engineering, medical, competitions and all, banking competitions, civil service competitions. The curriculum is being designed by the faculty and the students of all the IITs and all the medical colleges. The meetings have been taking place. I have been privy to that meetings. So that is the type of the development which is happening in the country, and all those 300 education channels will be carrying all these curriculums, so that a person sitting in a place like Ladakh or very far in Srinagar, who doesn't have access to any of the devices, will be getting all this education and the entertainment and the information. The third and the most important part, how will they get? Today, for the villages, the government has a scheme, again from the public broadcaster, that to put a dish of 1600 rupees and install it, and you will be getting some 300 channels for the entertainment and another 300 for the education today. But the government did not want even that. Why should a person sitting very far in Ladakh or Kargil or anywhere else even pay that? So what has happened? Bureau of Indian Standards is an agency, central agency. The government has mandated that onwards, any TV being manufactured in the country, they should come with built-in tuners, so that you don't have to use a set-top box. So what will happen? Any person will just take a 200 rupees or 300 rupees dish and throw a wire plug in his TV, and the moment he plugs in, he starts getting the 300 entertainment channels, the 300 education channels. That is the type of the vision which the government is having to educate people at the minimal cost. 300 rupees and without any subscription charges all throughout the life. So that is the third thing, what has happened. So this is how the vision the government has taken. And apart from this, I'll tell you, on the quality part, the government has again last year only some 2,500 crores has been given to the public broadcaster. What for? To increase the quality of the video content which is being pushed. We were having video content in the standard definition. We went to high definition, and now the world has moved to the ultra high definition. So these are built in or provision for making the content of the country so rich that India stands better than many of the developed countries even. We covered the G20 event in ultra high definition. The entire world took over. We covered the Republic Day, we covered the Independence Day, all in ultra high definition now. Of course, it can be downscaled to the television sets who are not ultra high definition, but then this is the type of the production which is going, and the entire educational content which will be beamed to the houses will be going in the ultra high definition. What I spoke earlier on the direct to mobile, apart from the television, you as a common man, you as a student will be having on your mobile set the entire educational content, entertainment, information and everything. It's up to your choice how you utilize. As rightly our Joint Secretary told, it's your choice how you want to utilize. But everything will be available to any person who has been unreached also till now, and that was the mission of the government, reaching the unreached, making in India and reaching the unreached. So these two initiatives have been taken care by the engineers and by the students who are just employed in all of these factories. Innovation which has happened very lately. So just with these examples, we are endowed with new responsibilities also. Engineers must be adaptive, open to lifelong learning and prepared to tackle the ethical challenges that arise with such powerful technologies. We need to ensure that the benefits of our innovations are shared equitably and do not contribute to the widening social disparities. People have got very smart phones in Delhi and somebody has got no phone at all. So these disparities also have to be taken care by the engineers. We have to bridge that gap also. Another critical aspect of engineering today is the drive towards sustainability. As the world grapples with the consequences of climate change, resource depletion and environmental degradation, the engineering profession is tasked with creating solutions that are not only efficient but also environmentally responsible. We must build smarter, cleaner and more resilient infrastructure. The future of engineering lies in designing systems that reduce waste, minimize energy consumption and use renewable resources. All these responsibilities will again lie on the shoulders of the engineer. It is no longer enough to innovate for the sake of progress. We must innovate with a purpose, with a focus on preserving the planet for future generations. Additionally, ethical engineering practices are paramount in today's world. Engineers must ensure that their work promotes equality, fairness and safety. This means considering the societal impact of our projects, avoiding harm and adhering to the rigorous standards and practices. Today morning, I had a social media message from one of my governing council members, Dr. S. Jaishankar. He is based in Hyderabad. Success lies not in the result but in the effort. He says success lies not in the result but in the effort. Being the best is not at all important. Doing the best is all that matters. The ultimate measure of a person is not what he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenges and controversy, and we the engineers are very good at that. We know how to stand at the times of challenges and controversy and bring out solutions. As again I will go back to our Joint Secretary who told how the helicopter had been mended by a technician working in the garage. So that is the type of the thing which we need to do, and that is the essence. Now just a minute on the IIT. We know that it is a professional society. It conducts seminars, conferences and technical deliberations in the field to promote the telecommunication, to promote the engineering and all. In pursuit of this development, I would urge all the faculty members here and all the people listening to become the IT members, to submit their articles in IT journals which are very renowned, to apply for IT awards which normally starts calling applications every year in month of the December and are given to the visionaries and luminaries in the country and abroad. We witnessed this type of activity in Bhopal, and I think people all across the world came just to receive that prestigious awards. So it is an opportunity for us and for the students and the faculty here also to explore and get into that. Let us continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, to inspire the next generation of engineers, and to remain steadfast in our commitment to shape a future that is not only technologically advanced but also sustainable and just. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir, for insight on advancement in broadcasting section. Thank you so much for valuable and encouraging words. Now I call upon Ms. Supriya Chauhan, JGS ENTC, to present a vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I, Ms. Supriya Chauhan, JGS ENTC Department, take this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks for the day. Let's continue to strive for excellence and make a difference in this world. As we conclude this session, I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone involved. To our chief guest, Mr. Sunil, and guest of honor, Ms. Srivatsa Vaidya ma'am, we thank you for sharing your insightful visions and inspiring us to become the change makers for tomorrow. To our principal, Dr. D.S. Bolmane, and management representative, Joint Secretary, Shri S.P. Shinde sir, we thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I thank overall ET coordinator, Mr. Nitin Navre sir and Tadkar sir for the overall support and guidance involved. All the HODs, faculty members and coordinators for the constant strive that they have made for this successful event. Besides that, I thank all the volunteers, technical, non-technical staff and the media for this wonderful arrangements of this work. And at last, and not the least, I thank all the participants for your presence, for the enthusiasm you are putting in, and I wish all of you all the very best for the event that are going to take place. Thank you very much.